going up north for a couple days. You'll see that in a different video. And we have to wax our boards, so while we're at it, we might as well show you how. And for this video, we're going to be using my board. So let's get into the video. So you're first going to need wax, which you're going to pick out based on what the temperature is. So you should get all different types of waxes. So like when you go on your trips, you have different varieties for the temperature. And then you need a gummy stone to get the rust off the edges. So you just rub it on the edges like that. Then this little plastic piece is used to scrape all the wax off when you're done, so that it just is like smooth. And then there's 3 different brushes. This one's the nylon brush. You brush your board with this one before you put on all the wax. Then you have
to clean it.
And then you have the nylon and horsehair. And when you're done waxing and taking off the wax, then you just use this to like finish it. And then you have the copper, which is just used to get mainly the wax off. You need a special iron for waxing and something to push your board on. We're using this table. It's called a waxing bench, and then you just put your board on here, and we'll show you in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna get my board, and then
it's nice because you don't have to take your bindings off.
The bindings, and then you can just set it right here. We're gonna have to put it up a little bit because my board is a little taller than the things right here are right now. But if you need to work on the edges, you slide it in, hold on, like this, and then you can work on the edges. So that's what's nice about this, because you can work on waxing and on the edges, but we're just doing waxing for this video. Okay, so first I'm gonna take the gummy stone, and what the gummy stone does is, can you see that it's really rough right here? It's because of all the rust, and the gummy stone's just gonna take all the rust away and make it nice and smooth. So you don't wanna go at an angle because it will make your edges dull. So you're gonna go flat out like this and just rub all that rust off. Okay, so next we're gonna grab the nylon brush, and can you see that there's a lot of debris here? We're just gonna use it as a cleaning brush and get all of that off before we get it contaminated with the wax. So now we're just going to get a final clean and just make sure that everything is off, and you just wipe off the board.
Including dirt, because any dirt that's on it will be melted into the wax, including dog hair, which would not be very good.
Yeah, it just get all over the place. So now we've been warming up our iron for a while, and you're going to want to warm it up to the temperature that it says on the wax sheet. In this case, it's 280 degrees. So now you're going to want to rub your wax on here like this, and then it's going to just drip onto the board, and then you're just going to want to go all the way on your board, all the way around. Drip, 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 drip. And you're just going to do it all over your board. Make sure that it all gets covered. So you're going to want to iron your board sideways with all the wax on it, and you're never going to want to stop, because if you leave it on your board, then it's going to damage it, and then you're not going to be able to ride it anymore. So you're just going to go sideways the length of your board, because going like this is not very good for your board. So just don't do that.
The reason you don't do it that way is because you want the wax pointing in the direction you go, so it makes you go faster.
And the more you rub it, the longer the wax is going to last, and the better it's going to get.
So now we are done with waxing, and after waxing, you always want to make sure you unplug the iron, like so. So this board has been sitting about for an hour or so. It's already waxed, and so you can see there's like some dirt in here that came out when we were waxing it. So now we're gonna scrape this all off, get it nice and clean, and it'll be super fast for the mountain. Over to the bench, put it on there. And let's get scraping. So first, you're going to want to figure out which side of your board is the nose, because you're going to want to scrape from front to back. So let's go ahead and grab your scraper. pop it on the board like this and pick it up. Put your thumbs on the back as so. And scraping the wax off is all about the angle. Because if you have it at too sharp of an angle, it could actually cut into your board if you like go sideways or something. So you want it at a nice low angle like this, and you want long strokes to get that wax off. You might have to do a couple of these to just get the remaining off. Just do long, even strokes. You can see the wax right there. So we've been scraping for a while now. I'm starting to get a big pile of wax in the center of our board. So many people think that waxing your board is all about the wax on the surface of it, but when we heated up the wax, it actually sunk into the pores of the base, and that's all we really care about. And then the surface wax, we want to get all of it off. Some snowboards might be curved on the bottom and uneven, and there's some places where you're not going to be able to get the wax out of those areas. So you're going to take a little scraper and then just proceed to wax those specific areas that there's still wax. And if your board is really uneven and you can't get any of the wax out of those places, you're going to have to take it to a shop to get it grounded. So as you can see, we've been scraping for a while now, and we've gotten most of the wax off. There's not much coming off per scrape. So next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab your wire brush right here, and this is going to get the wax out of the structure. You're going to want to go in the same direction. You can see like that powder stuff. Nice long strokes. So we're about finished with this board. Been doing this for a while with the brush. So hope this helped you learn how to wax a board, and this can make you go very fast. Have fun at your next snowboarding trip.